What's up, y'all? Cam and Chris back again with another XXX. This is a full documentary. It's called "Look at Me," and
Mm.
it's over an hour long. So we're gonna do parts of it, break it up, and check it out. Somebody told us to do this. We did a shorter one, but I don't think it went deep into his life like we wanted it to.
Because this is almost 2 hours long. So this got to be telling his whole. I get from birth to. I hate to say it, but to death. I'm just saying because it's already started off for him in the sink as a baby. So
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's gonna be very detailed.
let's see where it started, how it started. Hopefully it's detailed. I mean, if it's gonna be that long, it gotta be detailed.
And we breaking this up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Okay guys, so here is my first vlog. Today I am basically going to tell you guys about myself because I've never really let you in much and I feel like that's the best thing to do right now to ideally strengthen the bond. So here's my room. Here's Stitch. This is my favorite Disney character ever. He's very relatable. Okay. So today I am basically going to be telling you guys about myself. Currently, I'm in a huge state of paranoia, just due to my past and just the things and the people I've associated myself with previously. I've tried to put myself in a position to ideally be able to motivate others to, for myself to suffice when it comes to this negative shit, because, like, bro, this shit, it's like trying to consume me. It's almost like it's trying to get inside of my mind, you know? I apologize for being so distant. I've been paranoid, I've been needing help, and I haven't been getting the ideal help I really want.
Mm.
Hey, unfortunately, they won't let me jump off. But listen, I'm gonna find a way to compromise. Los Angeles, make some motherfucking noise!
He said they won't let me jump off. You crazy? You gonna kill somebody and yourself? That wasn't low, was it?
Give me a second.
Wow, that was hot.
He was moving like he was on a mission. I remember being at these shows and watching how much he controlled the stage, watch how commanding his voice, actions were. Like, he was a natural leader.
I'm gonna count down to 3. And when I say, y'all motherfuckers jump. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, all I bitch was your mess. Hey, can't keep my dick in my pants. My bitch don't love me no more. Hey, she kick me out of life, bro.
I always felt like people use the term rapper to describe him mostly because he was black. But he was never a rapper. He could rap, but I don't think that means you're a rapper.
Okay, she keep calling every single night. And I don't want to.
So what you call his music? What you call that? Like he should have gave maybe he will more we
And
listen.
maybe he will, because I could see what he's saying, because he seemed like he was more of a crossover type artist.
Yeah, but that don't make
know
you
what I mean?
not a rapper though.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what he's saying. I think he was more like, I don't want to say, I don't know what you call that. Not rock. He seemed more like he had that music where you be like you jumping,
Yeah,
you know,
just like we was saying that Hanu
your
Mankind
head,
is.
yeah, your head banging, like, you know what I mean? Like they do that real rowdy.
Yeah.
It gets you really turned up.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what he's saying. I know what you're saying. Like, okay, maybe he'll complete the sentence.
He was doing so many different things with rock and R&B and hip hop, and I'm like, yo, how did the kid that made this?
Right.
figured out a way to create X. And he found
That's so
ways to
crazy.
get attention to himself. And even though it was negative things, it worked.
For him to do all the things that he's done in 2 years, it was incredible. You know, that's the main reason why we're all so hurt. Everybody was so excited to see this next step in the transformation that we never got to see.
The rapper XXXTentacion has been shot, apparently.
XXXTentacion, a rising star here in South Florida.
Police say the artist, whose real name is Jose Onfroy, was leaving a Broward County motorcycle shop yesterday when he was shot by 2 men who ran up to his car. He was...
The deep connection that his fans have with his music, that's a fact. That's a real thing. His music obviously means so much to so many.
X's music saved my life. For 3 years, this dude helped me get through depression and a bunch of stuff, man.
Long live X! Long live X!
But the thing about his fame and commercial success, it started with this horrific alleged crime.
15-year-olds will in some ways idolize him, and he was an incredible talent. He should not be anyone's idol.
Show some respect and leave it alone. You know, not make a mockery of a man's life and death.
The internet is a place for just a big conversation, and he was the topic of the conversation anytime he did anything.
You know, there's been a lot of fucking pressure in the media and shit to not fuck with this dude. And I also just want to say, fuck anybody who's disrespected him after his death.
I do think he was changing. It's just that he left behind the things that hurt others and himself.
We just knew violence sells, and it's a type of energy that we're tapping into to sell shit, you know what I mean? And that's basically what we used it as.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness.
Y'all niggas mad I'm successful? Suck my dick!
Oh.
Look at your eyes. Wow.
They got me nice lighting, so I can look pretty.
You getting more popular, a big debate that you've sparked, if you've read a lot of stuff about you, I don't know if you have or not, is whether or not you can separate art from an artist, right?
In my situation, they definitely should pay attention to what I am as a person rather than a character. But it is hard to mend these two things together if everything that I portray as an artist is purely art. So it's hard to tell if, as a person, that anything that is controversial or spoken on about me is remotely even true. You never know who you're fucking with unless you fully dwell into them as a person. So I definitely think it is very, very important to understand who you are fucking with and who you're listening to. Yes, I do.
So, why did you decide to make this documentary?
I decided to make this documentary because I felt like my son's story needed to be told.
Yeah, who else better to
I
do
was
it?
in labor for 24 hours. He came out super light skin, gray eyes, and I was like, oh my God, where did you come from? And he was my little Tweety bird. He was small and cute and yellow. He was just a calm, beautiful baby. Very serious kid. It was as if he was an old soul.
No.
I knew Joshua was special. The name Joshua came from Bob Marley, who we would call God. We as Rastafarians would say Jah. So Jah is God, and She is son. God said, talk about the God. And I named him Joshua.
Jose's dad would come sometimes, pick him up on the weekends. We would share him during holidays or summers and whatnot. He just didn't help us financially. I was 17 when I had him. In my case, I didn't have any support, so it's just me paying rent, paying all the bills, and having to work. And so Jose was always with a babysitter or at daycare. I would make sure that he had the best of everything, for sure. I would say he was extremely spoiled. But I think he always felt alone. His father loved him, and he was present until he couldn't be. He got arrested after Jose turned 10, and he got 10 years in prison. He hasn't physically saw him in person since then.
When I was growing up,
Since
my mom tried to
10.
give me love by financially taking care of me because she seen that as the most important thing. As long as I ate, and as long as I had clothes, and as long as I had a place to stay, that was the most important thing to her. She was never able to emotionally nurture me. So that left some sort of self-hate for myself because I felt like I wasn't enough, for a certain amount of time.
Wow.
There was like a shift in his behavior, a shift in his personality. At the age of 10, he just started wilding out.
He would act up in school, class disruption, fights a lot. I stayed on him 24/7 and we would bump heads and we did not get along. When he was 13, we got him evaluated and they told me that he was bipolar. They wanted me to put him on medication and I refused because where I'm from, we don't label kids. And I don't really believe in, dosing kids up with drugs or anything like that. I would prefer going through counseling and trying to get to the root of the problem, and we did that. It just got really, really bad. He was able to get kicked out of every school in our district, which is why he ended up living with my mom.
Go and take the picture what I tell you. Just say you play so much, man.
She lives right across the street from the hood. And he just made his way over there.
Right across
and he
the
enjoyed
street,
it.
Is this real?
He started skipping school. At the time, he would always say, I want to be a rapper.
Goodness.
And so, as an incentive, I offered to, you don't have to get straight A's. Just stay in school, don't get in any problems, and I would have him go to the studio on the weekends.
He's showing signs of corruption that went from something to nothing. Put his hands on his mother, and now he's fucking his cousin. Now she's having.
I remember him making his first song at 14, and we were like, yo, we didn't expect that at all. It was almost like he was telling a whole story. That was the first time we heard him curse too.
It was very inappropriate, but I was like, all right, you got something.
That's the parents be like, look, you can't curse, but I like it. You might have some talent. And they be like, go for it.
Yeah.
All you niggas just P.I.E. Nah, nigga can't sleep on me.
I kept up my end of the bargain until it didn't work anymore. He was caught up in a few home invasions. He was caught selling drugs. He was caught with a gun. He had all types of charges.
Is it rolling?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll.
All right. Hi, my name is XXX.
My name is Ski Mask, the Slump.
Ski Mask. I couldn't think of
I have a skinny dick.
I don't know what he's talking about. Honestly, I didn't know what to make of Jase at first. I met him in juvenile jail. I was at least 16. I think he was younger than me at the time. He told me his charges, and I was like, this nigga's in here for armed robbery? For home invasions? I'm like, okay. What really connected us was we would be beatbox, like making beats on the table, on the chairs and shit. Okay. And we would just be freestyling. We would just like feed off of each other. We both were the big brother and little brother at the same time to each other. We didn't even know what we wanted to do at the time. We just know we wanted to make a stand for who we are and just be ourselves, say fuck it, like no matter the consequences. At that point, we were like, we don't really want a job. And if we need a job and the job doesn't want us because we have face tats, then that's not the job we would really want for ourselves or some shit. Like, fuck it, this is what we're doing.
Piece of shit.
Wow.
Dirty piece of shit.
Back then, we were stealing shit. Well, I was. I was stealing cough syrup and selling it. We was just having a lot of drugs, really, back then. And we found a lot of ways to make money, but because our parents wasn't helping us with nothing, really, because they just thought we were fucking horrible kids at the time. I remember Cleo's mom picking me and Jase up one day, and this is the first time I meet the lady. And she says, why are you hanging out with him? He's a bad kid. This is what she tells me. He's a bad kid. Why are you chilling with this boy?
That's his own grandmama said that.
Right,
Feel like
yeah,
even his
they
family
know.
didn't really like him at that point.
That's why I say these parents be lying for their kids. Like when their kids do something, the police look. You really know he a bad kid. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right? You know if your kid a bad kid. I mean, they're
But
you
this
can't
stuff
love 'em and-
always escalates.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I know you gonna love them for sure, forever.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying.
That's what I'm saying. So if your kid bad, say that. Call him out. Because
Right. Don't act like he an angel.
yeah, don't keep making excuses for him because that just make it worse. That just make them feel like they can get away with more.
Yeah.
He didn't understand how his family treated him. Like he was just this bad child. But if you think in Ja's mind back then, Ja didn't think that he was just this bad child trying to rebel. Ja thinks he's just being Ja. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being me and niggas hate me. And I hate myself because niggas hate me and I need to change myself, basically. I've seen him literally choose to sleep on the streets more times than go home. He didn't explain it to me all the time, but I just knew he even felt better sleeping with me in the car.
When he left home, nobody kicked him out. And it was as a result of him not wanting to follow the rules or not follow curfew or just doing whatever he wanted to do.
And then he just stopped going to school. He's like, yo, I'm good.
I don't even know why we wanted a group at the time, but I was like, nah, we gotta make a group of some kind. And I was like, very rare. And me and Ja rode that shit out till the wheels fell off. And then out of nowhere, Ja wanted to make his own group too. And that was members only.
Look at all of
I
them.
used to always be like, I'm about to start this shit called Members Only, bro. There was really no, like, planned creation. It was kind of just like a manifestation type of thing for him, you know? And it was kind of like a brotherhood.
Mostly everybody would come to my house. We had a backyard. We would just sit back there and smoke and write lyrics and listen to mad instrumentals, slap
Dude
box.
across the street got a boat.
Ja ordered
So whoever house it was, it's a nice block.
Like one of the cheapest microphones you
Right,
could
that's
get,
what I said.
and we just started recording on it.
Look at
We were
them.
recording in bedrooms. My friend's bedroom, friend's closet. It doesn't matter what it was. He would pull that little thing out with the 3 prongs, and we would just record that shit. And that's why our music came with distortion, because the type of mic that we were using, but we would use it to our advantage, really.
It was like the SoundCloud era of rap. We didn't know what we was doing.
People loved the first song that Ja dropped on his SoundCloud. It was Vice City.
I seen the press, always being bothered, nevertheless. Keeping me out of prison and putting me to the test. They ask me what is happiness, you write it on the check. Or you feel it on the sweat when your dick is in the breast, huh?
Members only in this bitch!
What really had us notice, what really like rang bells where we're from, was the shows.
Wow.
Ja always had this aura about him that he was not gonna let us not be accepted.
I'm not gonna run this bitch until y'all come up.
We would pull up 60, 70 deep, and we're gonna grab everybody else off them walls.
So he always had a huge crowd of people around him, and then everybody looking at it like, what the fuck is this, or who is he?
No, real shit. I appreciate all y'all for coming out here. Even if you didn't come out here for me, man, but all the support, all y'all, man.
Yeah, that's smart.
He had a way of making people feel wanted, needed, important, and that's what would gravitate them towards him.
He was so...
I think he kind of needed them more than, you know what I mean? As far as...
I'm about to say he just needed he needed, you know how
he needed love.
Yeah, he needed a hug. He needed somebody to tell him, like I said, you could be a bad kid, but you still gotta let them know I love you. You got
but that's
them.
not enough for some people. That's not enough.
But he said he never even felt. But he said his mama provided for him, but he never felt
right because she couldn't give him what he needed. And I don't think nobody can. Like it's some people that got those type of issues that you cannot fix.
I get that too, but like she said, he always was at daycare. He was always at the babysitting. And babysitters ain't gonna be hugging you and kissing you and telling you it's okay. And
no, but I'm saying
they get paid to make sure you all right.
But it's millions of kids that live that same way. It's just like he got mental problem.
I get that.
Mental issues.
Which is why, again, when the mother says she don't believe in drugging them up, she wants to get to the root of the problem.
But sometimes the drugs might help though.
Right, because it don't sound like she ever really got to the root of the problem. If it just kept going
right
and getting
worse.
Saying
right. That's it. It's getting worse. You're not treating it.
And you know you can't fix it. Like you said, sometimes all the love in the world may not fix it. I get that.
You can't fix
that.
But
this man is still saying he never felt what he thought he should be feeling or getting from his family alone. From just his family.
I'm saying in his mind, that's what he need. You know what I'm saying? That's what he think he need, but it's maybe not that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might think you need a drink of water. But you don't. You need more than that. It's like
of course, more hugs, more.
You can show him all the love. It's not gonna help. It's deeper than that.
I think that's why he liked this performance. Like they just say, he get everybody close, bring everybody close. He wanted them up on him. He wanted that, like you just said. He might have needed it more.
Yeah, he needed all that. That's what I'm saying.
He needed that.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably was needing that forever.
But see, can you imagine like that being you? Like them people come out to the club, even probably some of his friends, they come to the club and they jumping around, they partying, but they go back to their life, which is normal. But he can't do that. He probably need that all the time. And if you're not getting that all the time, it's like you'll never quench that thirst. And that's what I'm saying.
That's why you got to have people outside. When we be like, all these people, you got all these people around you while you performing, you know, you're fat. But when you go home, that's what we said all the time.
When it get quiet,
looking for that, right?
Still looking for that.
So you need that. You need that person in your corner, that support still at home.
Yeah,
somebody. But
that's what would gravitate them towards him.
He was so comfortable showing his vulnerability. It kind of made kids relate to him. They reach out to him and say, bro, you saved my life.
Can't seem to find someone's shoulder.
Wow.
Who will I rely
I think some people sometimes can't be helped, but they can help so many other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I really started liking making music. And then I started using it to kind of cope and as an antidepressant. I found a new comfortability within myself when I recorded music.
You know, I always say music is therapy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for some people, yeah. They need to do that. They need that. That's how they get it out.
See if this shit work. I think this connection bad. All right, it's working, I guess. Hi, you guys. Let's wait till we get more people. Damn, bro, it's already 100. Jesus Christ. Already 200. Jesus Christ. All right, I fuck with y'all.
That's why some people need jobs where you like, how you do that? Or they do stuff that's like so scary and so, you know, because some people need that. You be like, how you do that job?
Yeah, you mean like
like some people go to the
living
military
on the edge
and
type of a thing. Like, you know, yeah.
Y'all out here going hard. I left my DMs open. That's what nobody realizes. My DMs are open so people can talk to me because I really like to talk to my fans. I don't like to just be an ignorant asshole and act like nobody's there, you know? That's why, like, when I get depressed, I realize that I have you guys, and it motivates me to be a different person. It motivates me to not be so fucking down, you know? Like, look at this. We've had over 1,000 people in here, and like I'm just one person, you know. So to have that many people supporting me, you not know how awesome that feels. That's fucking awesome.
age 17. It's crazy because it's like some of these things get to this point. You like, damn, he only 17. Oh, he done been through, you know, a lot of different things. I mean, you know, a lot of people that been through stuff, but when, you know, they make these documentaries, they focus on it's like, damn, man, people really have lives that's like crazy, and it make you think about your life. Like, man, I might be complaining about this or that.
Right.
And it's people really got stuff that they can't shake.